Cochise College. I go from here to our commencement exercise tonight. We're graduating a record number of graduates, 1,341 graduates
Wow.
that we've ever done. And we expect about 800 to walk tonight, so that's going to be fun. We've had a great partnership with SEAGO and Pathways going on. Right now today we've got 19 young men and women studying forklift that we'll be going through. I'm sure Chris is going to tell a lot more about that program, but that's been really fun. And after, I was trying to think if it's either 7 or 8 years as a member of the SEAGO board, I'm transitioning to a new job, so this will probably be my last meeting with SEAGO. So it's been great to work with all. Tell them about your new job. I've got my dream job. I'm going to be the history faculty for Cochise College.
Thank you.
Kathleen Hurd, SEAGO, Area Agency on Aging, most of the time.
Well, I'm going to give my report. First, I just want to say, Mark, you'll be missed. And I know you have a good time down there. You've lived down there before, so good luck with that. Rebecca, you'll be missed too. And good luck with what you're doing. That'll be exciting on there. You know, we're all struggling with budgets. You know, I look forward to the day, I don't think it'll ever happen, where we can spend more time being proactive instead of reactive. But it's forced us to become so reactive that we can't plan ahead. And it is very difficult. I will commend Cochise County. Last night I read through their strategic plan that they put together, and it was very well done. I enjoyed reading through it, and I think that we all need to do that. If we have them, we need to go through them and look through them again, because we need to probably put some type of a time frame in there to where we look at our strategic plan more often, because things change so fast. I know in Graham County it was different last year than it is this year. There's new challenges this year than there was last year, and there's new opportunities this year than there was last year. So, but I appreciated getting a copy of that and sending that over to me. I just wanted to let everybody know that ACO is having I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but it sounds interesting. It's a civility seminar. Did you see that?
Yes.
I'm going to go to that. I wasn't sure if it was civility between board members or civility between board members and public. So I'm curious. I think it might be a little both.
Both. For both.
Yeah. And so I'm looking forward to it because, you know, it was, and anybody's invited. It's council members.
Is there a problem there?
Yeah, no, ours isn't, but I hear a lot of horror stories from some other places that I'm glad I know it isn't.
Gemstone's council is contact sport.
But I just want to make sure that everybody knows it's on June 8th. It's from 9 to 12 at the ASU Mercado building. I'll have to map quest it, I'm sure. But it'll be real interesting. And the reason is, you know, Bob Rivera brought it up at our last SEAGO meeting was because of Gifford's situation, the civility, and understanding people. And I'm sure it's going to be a little touch on that, not the public and how to handle those people that are a little uncivil. So I'm looking forward to it, to tell you the truth.
Is it open to the Tombstone public?
I think Tombstone had a list. It said except Tombstone at the bottom. Yeah. No, everybody was invited, and it's free. And it's just a 3-hour. It's a drive for some of us, but I just want to let everybody know on that. I think that our changes that we have coming up in this next year is going to be our redistricting. I think partnerships are going to change between counties. I think there's going to be some counties that are going to end up going south and some end up going north. And it's going to be a very interesting redistricting process for our legislative districts. So you want to make sure and keep an eye on that, and you want to make sure that wherever way it's looking, if there's any old wounds, little advice, if there's any old wounds between ones you're going to be associated with, you need to mend those wounds if there's any there, because it's going to be important that if you're going to be put in southern counties, you're going to be put in western counties or eastern counties or something like that, be prepared to be able to work with them, because you're only going to be as good as how you work together. And so keep an eye on it. I think it's going to be interesting. If you get a chance to testify at the redistricting hearings, do so. And let them know your feelings and that. The sad thing about the redistricting is probably there will not be a rural district, I suspect. I hate to see that, but I can understand why, logically, you know, but it's going to make it more difficult to get our representatives to listen to our smaller counties and rural counties and cities and towns. So just to make everybody aware of that, I want to thank Peggy, Representative Jenna, for the work that she did over there. We had some meetings over there with her. In fact, the day before the budget was put in effect, we went there and met with her and other representatives and Senator Allen, and pled our case again with them. And we said the same thing, believe it or not, we have their back. And they did good. I was real proud of the legislature for what they did. It could have been a lot worse than it was, and we were thankful that it ended up the way it was, to a degree. But we appreciate the work that you do, Peggy. And it's good to have somebody in a small area like this and raised in a small area to help represent us. And so if you have other your representatives, you might take time to write a nice thank you note with maybe something to say, you know, okay, we're through. You know, let us try to survive these last 3 years and don't hit us anymore. And I really think that's the way it's gonna look. I've been in office for 11 years, and we've had to cut every year. And you know, we look forward to a day that we can tell our employees to bring us a budget. Don't worry about reducing it. Just bring us your last year's budget, and if you need something, let us know. We have never been able to do that in 11 years, and it gets hard when you just all of a sudden find out that you're a bad guy. But everybody, I appreciate everybody, and SEAGO is a good organization, and proud to be a member of it. Randy has to turn some time to Randy.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a moment to thank Rebecca for her service on the SEAGO board. I'm not sure how many years you've served, but